Hey, what's going on? Tripp Kramer here from trippadvice.com. Welcome back to another video. Okay, what are we talking about today? I want to give you a sentence that really does attract all women. It's not BS. It sounds a little clickbaity, but it is true. It does attract all women. I want to be very clear here, though. If the woman doesn't already like you, this doesn't work. Okay, so what I'm saying is it will attract them further to you. It will not take a girl who doesn't like you and then all of a sudden flip the switch, but that's okay. We still need things that we can use to continuously attract women. I know that sounds like, why do guys have to do all the work? Well, hopefully women are doing some of the work too. If they're not continuously making themselves attractive, you won't be attracted to them, right? We all have to do our part here or else it falls apart. Okay, let me give you this sentence because I know you hate when I do long intros, but you really have to understand in context where to use this sentence, how to use this sentence, and most importantly, how it works, why it works. So the sentence is this. Basically, it's a text message, okay? And you're gonna say to her, we're going on an adventure this week. When are you free? We're going on an adventure this week. When are you free? Okay, why is this so powerful? Why does it work so well? Here's the thing. When it comes to having a good time and going on adventures, there is no woman who doesn't want to do that. Women like to be stimulated in that way. Of course, other ways too. But what I'm talking about is they like the excitement. There's something about adrenaline or adrenaline rush that really turns them on, even more than men. So when you text her and you say something like, we're going on an adventure this week, this is going to make you sound a little bit more like a bad boy. Okay, this is going to make you sound also dominant and in control, something that women find very attractive. I talk about dominance a lot on this channel. It's part of my TED formula, TED, tension, entertainment, and dominance. And dominance is crucial when attracting women. By the way, I talk more about that in my Hooked program. If you don't already have it, check it out below, getherhooked.com. You can learn more about how this works. But this is a prime example of dominance. You're basically saying, hey, this is what we're doing. This is the plan. When are you free? Not, hey, would you like to do this sometime? Or, hey, I'm curious if you'd like to hang out sometime. Or even worse, what would you like to do? Hey, what do you want to do this week? Or I want to hang out with you. What would you like to do? That looks needy. That looks submissive. That looks beta. That's not in control. So you text her and you say, hey, I got something fun for us. I have something planned. Let's do this. You're not asking her opinion on it. You're just asking her, when are you free? And this next part's crucial too, right? When are you free? That's crucial because this is the best way that you want to be asking a woman out. You want to be asking them, when are you free? There's a lot of people who say, no, that's beta, that's dumb. You don't want to ask when they're free. You just want to say, this is when I'm free. They should fit in your schedule. I mean, I guess. But for guys out there who are just looking to get some dates and get some dates under their belt, it's just a lot easier, okay? You know, if you have a couple days that are free, and then she's like, oh, I can't do it on those days. And now you're texting her again. And, well, what other days work for you? And all this back and forth. It's a logistical nightmare. I say, just be smooth about it. When are you free? And so she'll say when she's free. And maybe it lines up with you. Maybe it doesn't. It's just easier to do it that way. Now, you don't have to text this. You can also say this in person. You can also say this on a first date. Okay, so if a first date goes really well, set up the second date on the first date. In fact, I urge you guys to do this. Set up the second date on the first date. So at the end of the first date, if you know you want to see her again, just say, hey, let's go on an adventure this week. When are you free? And by the way, if you don't have an idea of what that adventure is, it doesn't have to be crazy. I'll get to that in a second. Don't worry about it. If she's like, what are we going to do? Say, don't worry about it. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to be really fun. Okay? Now here's the thing. An adventure doesn't have to be like, we're going sailing and we're going to be going on a rafting trip. We're going to be on a hot air balloon. Obviously, those are adventures. You can do those if you want, but I'm not talking about that. It can be as simple as even just going bar hopping and going to a few fun places or doing a picnic somewhere that you've never been before. It doesn't have to be crazy, just something a little bit different than the usual, which is like a drink or just going to a restaurant, okay? So think about that in terms of what your adventure might be. But again, the point here is it goes beyond this text or this sentence that you're saying. Really, I just want you to learn the fact that women become attracted to you when they experience a variety of emotions. So you got to understand that women are more emotional, men are more logical, generally speaking. So when you can spike her emotions, this is when she becomes more interested in you. A way to do this is by becoming unpredictable. How do you become unpredictable? Saying a sentence like this, surprising her, doing something fun, catching her off guard on something that's going to be more exciting, okay? Even if you guys are just kind of hanging out and you guys are walking and you're holding hands somewhere and all of a sudden you just go, hey, stop a second, and you pull her in to kiss you, this is gonna make her just flutter with all these emotions because she didn't expect it, right? All these little things that you can do. What I wanna do is I want you guys to write a comment down below so we can all help each other here. What is like an adventure date? Again, doesn't have to be crazy, it can be something simple. And I want you to write it down below if you have an idea so we can all learn what this is and people can go in the comments and learn and go, okay, that's a good idea. I can use that for a date in the future or wherever. Write that down in the comments below. Hit this like button if this is helping you. And don't forget to check out the Hooked program at getherhooked.com. The link is down below in the description. But again, very important. Remember, women, emotional. You need to spike the emotions, and this is what gets her attracted.